Hello there, Lisa Wells from Food, Fear and Freedom, helping you to create more consistent healthy days by changing your mindset to make healthier choices. So thank you so much for joining me on this video today. I wanted to come in and share a few of the big things that made the difference for me. Not so me when I was living with food addiction and emotional eating and depression and anxiety and overwhelm every day versus the me now who gets up and is confident and certain that today will be a healthy day and I can set goals and I can stick to them and achieve them and that sort of thing. So I'm guessing that's why you're in my group on my page, because that's something that you're looking for yourself, some better ways to manage your health and look after yourself. Excuse me while I pour a glass of water. So really, the things that I have learnt, I have gotten from different sources. You know, there's a lot of Tony Robbins, a lot of stuff on YouTube that I've studied. I am a life coach as well. But the reason I specify in helping women overcome emotional eating is because I had food addiction for 10 years. And there was always something in me that knew that I would overcome it one day. I had no idea how, especially, those times when I was actually lying on the floor, crying, not having the strength to say no to those thoughts that kept bombarding me to eat chocolate every day. So really one of the big things, and I notice a lot of the time when ladies join my group and they answer the question that says, how do you see yourself when you no longer have emotional eating? And a lot of ladies will write, I hope this will happen for me. And I had a lot of hope. I had a lot of good intentions when I was overcoming food addiction. I did hope that I would eat better the next day than I did today. I actually even prayed to the angels to help me eat better tomorrow than I did today. And I guess after a few years, close to a decade, I sort of realized that that is me giving my power away, saying, well, I've asked the angels, I've done that. I would go to therapy and I would go with them expecting them to have the answers for me. I was expecting them to fix me. So that's why I couldn't really penetrate through the messages they were telling me. I had to do the stuff. I was doing everything to try and overcome it, except to really just sit there and feel my feelings. And I didn't know that that's what I had to do until it just became such a compelling force within me that I couldn't not do it anymore. I was at a crossroads one day and I had been sort of guided to, I just wanted to drink some green broth. So I would have my normal breakfast. I made up some broth and I would have that during the day, and then I would have my dinner. And it was all about sort of a bit of cleansing, a bit of gaining clarity of what was going on within me, because I was just consumed by my thoughts every day. So I received the message one day to feel the discomfort. And I took this message quite seriously because I was at a point where I could not keep going, stuffing my face every day. I knew I had to start facing my stuff. It's when that saying came to me, each day we have the opportunity to stuff our face or face our stuff, right? Love it? Yes, excellent. Give me some love if you like that. If you're watching this, say good day, or if you're watching the replay, let me know. Give me a thumbs up or a heart. I'd love to see what you're thinking of what I'm saying. So I received this message to feel the discomfort, and I just thought, oh, I'm already in a world of pain. So why would I want to feel more discomfort? And actually what I was scared of is that everything within me from my 45 plus years would come out and I would spiral down even further than where I was at that point in time. So it was a real, oh, hey, Michelle, thanks for joining me. It was a real leap of faith for me to put the chocolate down, sit at my kitchen table and just breathe and feel what was going on for me in my body. I'd have my journal and my pen if I wanted to do some writing and just express what I was feeling. So after doing this daily, I found that I wasn't relying on the food anymore to make myself feel better. Because when we're using food, we're actually covering up that part of ourselves that we need to listen to. That's the part of us that gives us our messages about our emotions, and we can then from there steer our direction. So I guess eventually after, time of doing this, it was very, very scary. I was really, really scared to do it because, like I said, I didn't know what was going to come up. And so I was actually surprised by two things that did happen. The first thing that did happen was I started feeling happiness because I wasn't suppressing everything. Because when you're suppressing your emotions or yourself with food, you suppress across the board. So you have to suppress all the emotions and all the feelings. You can't just suppress the unhappy ones. So I was feeling happy and I thought, wow, that is amazing. And the second thing that I was surprised at is that nothing bad happened to me. I didn't fall into a heap. I wasn't overwhelmed by everything from my past coming out of me, all the emotion of everything. So really, really amazing. And I guess over time, what I did is I was able to start changing hope for certainty, getting up in the morning, knowing certain that today was going to be a healthy day. I can't tell you the amount of times I cooked healthy meals for myself and had to throw them in the bin because I just didn't get eaten, because I was binging on chocolate and I just was so full I couldn't eat this beautiful chickpea and pumpkin and spinach curry that I had lovingly made for myself with great intentions, but just couldn't do it, just didn't do it. So it's about building up your inner strength. It's about providing small pieces of evidence for your subconscious mind to start proving to yourself that you're ready to take control back. So it really has nothing to do with the food. The food is just the brain's way of keeping you suppressed, keeping you safe. And that's it. That's the deal. That's the dealio. So, it's really amazing when I work with my beautiful clients and they have these breakthroughs, and when they come to sessions with me, they don't have to be perfect. They don't need a perfect scorecard for what they've done during the week. It's like they show up with an open heart, and we work on where they're at right now, and we get to that next stage. And that's what it's all about. You're not going to wake up tomorrow having watched this video and go, woohoo, I'm cured. It's not really going to work that way. It's like you getting lots of little bits of information, enough so that your brain starts to understand the mechanics of what's going on. A new diet's not going to fix this. I have to do the internal work. I have to face my feelings. I have to acknowledge that I'm worth acknowledging my feelings. It really is about your growth and you coming back to you and who you are inside. And stop letting the old habits, patterns, and your beliefs that were formed when you were from birth to 7 years old. That program is still running in your brain. And I can speak so confidently about this because this is what I have experienced myself. So it's the end of the year, and a lot of people will be going, well, I'm just going to wait till January, start a new diet. So I want to ask you, how many times have you made that resolution to yourself? Please promise me you won't make that resolution again this year, because it just won't work. Unless you've been working with me for the last 12 weeks, it's not going to change by January the 1st. Okay, I want you to it's really every day, what am I doing for my health today? And then it's like training your brain to look at the great stuff that you're doing well, because normally we will just berate ourselves for all the stuff we stuffed up during the day. So that's it. I wanted to keep this around 10 minutes. We're at about 10 minutes now. I value your time. I really, really appreciate that you're watching this video. I hope you got some little gold nuggets out of it. If you can, just swap eating for feeling your feelings. And I know it's easy for me to say, it's harder to do. And that's why having a coach or someone there to support you through it is absolute paramount for that success. Just taking it shorter term instead of battling another 3 years with this. So if you're serious about wanting to make some changes, just message me and let's have a chat about what's going on for you. And we'll see if we're a fit. That's all we need to do. All right. Appreciate you watching. Thank you so, so much. Have a fabulous day. And I will come in again soon and do another video. All right. Give me some feedback. I'd love to know what you think. All right. See ya.